Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing really well and having an amazing day so far. Hopefully it's about to get even better now that you have landed on your yoga mat. So if you haven't practiced with me before, then my name is Amy and I will be your teacher for this practice. And if you're one of those amazing people who is here every single week, then thank you so much for your continued support and welcome back. This is going to be a strong vinyasa flow with a particular emphasis on strengthening and lengthening through the hamstrings as we work towards split at the end of the practice. So if that sounds like something that you're up for, come and meet me on your mat when you are ready. And if you do make it to the end of this practice, I would love to hear from you in the comments what you thought about it. Let me know your favourite part, anything that was new to you that you particularly enjoyed, anything that you would like me to feature in future classes. It would be amazing to hear from you. If you could also give the video a thumbs up, that would let me know that you enjoyed it, and it would also be fabulous if you could subscribe so that hopefully the next time I post a class you can join me for that one as well. So let's begin our practice today down on our backs. You can take any movement that calls to you along the way as you work your way down into a comfortable shape. So if you are moving, it could be big movements, it could be small movements. Let that movement come from a place of feeling into whatever your body needs. Let go of any expectations of what that movement should look like or what it should feel like. And that applies throughout this practice. Releasing expectations, just going with the flow, going with whatever your body is feeling for today. Every time we arrive on our mats, we bring something a little bit different with us each time, whether it's a different amount of energy, body parts that are more spacious some days, more tight some days. Maybe some days we've got more preoccupation in our mind that we're trying to work through, and it's a little bit more difficult to stay focused on our breath. So just being aware of that, being open to that. No need to try and shift or change how you're feeling, just arriving with whatever you've got going on. And maybe finding that it naturally shifts and changes throughout this practice as you move your body and you connect to your breath. Using these first few moments here in stillness to really settle in, to ground into your mat. To release more and more tension as you release every breath. Shifting into a more full, complete breath here. Big inhales, big exhales. More energy and expansion with each breath in. More release and relaxation with each breath out. Let these final few moments here in stillness be your opportunity to really establish that connection to your body and to your breath so that you can hold on to that connection as strongly as possible as we start to move. Knowing that your mind will probably drift away from your breath as we move, but you've just got that awareness and that intention in the back of your mind to repeatedly return to it. Now, if they're not already, bend the knees, plant the feet on the floor at the outside edge of the mat, and start to windshield wipe the legs from side to side. As you move through the legs, stay stable through the upper body. Shoulders are grounded, chest is spacious and open. Maybe striving to reach the knees a little bit further towards the floor with every repetition. Then the next time the knees fall over to the right, let them rest there. Internal rotation through the left leg, external rotation through the right leg. Then maybe take it deeper by placing your right ankle on the top of your left knee, left thigh, noticing if that extra weight maybe brings a deeper stretch through your left side. Unravel, reset through center, drift to the other side, possibly exploring that same addition, ankle on the thigh. Reset through center, walk the feet in so they're hip width apart, knees are stacked above the ankles, arms down by your sides, fingertips pointing towards the heels. Inhale, press into the feet, lift the hips, bridge. Exhale, roll the hips back down. A few more like that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Let's do 3 more on our own. Synchronize the movement with the breath. Last one, lift the hips up and pause at the top. Really press into the feet. Engage the glutes here to lift the legs a little bit higher. Now ground through your tiptoes. Lift the heels as high as you can. Lower the heels back down. Do that a few more times. Keeping the hips high here, not letting them drop. Let's do 2. Last one, lift the heels, keep them lifted, pulse the hips for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Lift, keep them lifted. Ground through your left toes, lift the right leg all the way up towards the ceiling. Pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Keep them lifted, keep the right leg extended, but lower the right heel down to hover. Bring it all the way back up. Just 2 more like that because it's super spicy. Lower. And lift. Last time, lower the foot to hover, lift it up, keep the right leg lifted, drop the left heel, drop the left hip, catch the back of the right thigh with the hands, maybe slide the hands all the way up to the heel, pull your right thigh in towards your chest. So we're not just lengthening the back of the legs, we're also strengthening them. Now let go of your right leg, keep it straight, reach the fingertips to the front of the room, lower your right heel down to hover above the mat, press your lower back into the floor, lift your head, neck and shoulders, lower back down, right heel is lifted the whole time, lift, lower, up and down. Here's 3, you've got this for 2, last one, lift all the way up, reach the arms up to the ceiling, place the right heel down at the top of the mat, big inhale. Twist to the left, hug the knee with your right arm, big exhale. Hold here, find a bit more lift and length, breathe in. A bit more twist, a bit more depth, breathe out. Spin to face forward, let the left knee drop out to the side, Janu Sirsasana. Lift the fingertips up towards the ceiling, point the right toes high, inhale. Forward fold down over your right leg as you exhale, reaching the hands as far forward as feels available, as far forward as feels good. Roll yourself back up, bring the hands to interlace in front of the chest, point the index fingers forwards. Then hands free, can you bring the sole of the right foot to meet the sole of the left foot? Open the knees out wide, Baddha Konasana. Nice tall spine here. Notice if you're rounding back, can you stack the shoulders above the hips? Keep that spaciousness across the chest. Fingertips stay reaching forward. Lower all the way down to hover above the mat. Stay hovering. Pulse up and down for 10, 9, 8, keep it going, lifting a little bit higher each time, for 4, 3, 2, last one, lift and pause, lift the heels to hover, tap them down, lift, lower for 3, 2, and 1. Step the feet onto the floor. Lower the arms down by your sides. We'll move straight on to the second side. Rolling bridges to begin with. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Keep that going on your own a few more times. Pushing the hips as high as you can at the top. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the glutes. Press into the feet, firing up through the hamstrings. Then the next one up, we hold at the top. Come onto your tiptoes, lift the heels, lower, up and down for 3. Last 2. Last one, lift, keep them lifted. Pulse the hips for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Keep them lifted. Lift and extend your left leg all the way up to the ceiling. Pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the left heel down to hover. Bring it back up. Just 2 more. Last time, lower. Last time, lift. Keep the left leg lifted. Lower the right heel, lower the hips. Catch anywhere on the back of your left leg. Pull the thigh into the chest. Release any tension from the face, the neck, the jaw. Let go of your left leg. Keep it straight. Lower the left heel to hover. Lift the head, neck and shoulders. Lower the upper body down. Lift, lower, up, down. Here's 2. Last one, lift all the way up, arms up, left heel down. Breathe in. Marichasana, breathe out. Hug your right knee with your left elbow. Point the left toes up. Big inhale. Twist a little bit further. Big exhale. Face forward. Let your right knee open out to the side. Arms up. Big breath in. Hinge and fold forward. Big breath out. Maybe this side is more or less open than the other side, so make any adjustments as needed. Roll yourself back upright. This time, bring the sole of the left foot to meet the sole of the right foot. Baddha Konasana once again. This time, peace fingers and thumb catch hold of your big toes. Roll the shoulders back, pull the heart forward, breathe in. Hinge down over the legs, breathe out. Maybe press your elbows into your inner thighs. Roll yourself all the way back up. Keep hold of the toes. See if you can lean back slightly so you can lift the heels away from the mat. Find that balance. Then you might experiment with extending the legs straight out to the sides. Then bring the heels to touch. Open the legs out wide. Let's do one more time. Heels in. Legs out to the side. Next place we meet is in a malasana, and you might try and get there from this shape. See if you can let go of the feet, keep them lifted. Step the feet wide, lift the hips, malasana. Get there whatever way you need to. Maybe the hands come down, that's all good. Press elbows into knees, sway from side to side. Now can you roll your right knee to tap off the edge of the mat? See if you can keep the left heel grounded, the right heel can lift. Bring it back through center. Tap your left knee off the edge of the mat. Bring it back in. Now roll your right knee to tap the middle of the mat. Open it back out wide. Left knee rolls into the middle of the mat. Open back wide. Back to the start, right knee off the side. Foot back down, left knee off to the side, bring it back down, right knee to center, malasana, left knee to center, malasana. One more time through that, tap right, tap left, right knee in, left knee in, Open it back into center, Malasana, pause. Now, lift your heels as high as you can. Come onto the very, very, very tips of your toes. Lower back down. 4 more times, up, down, lift, and lower. Last 2. Last 1. Place the hands down on the floor, shoulder width apart. Take a little hop back and land in a floaty tabletop. Knees hovering above the mat, press into the hands. Find one long line from the crown of the head to the tip of the tailbone. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more big inhale. Soften the knees to the mat as you exhale. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, look forwards. Exhale, press the floor away, chin to chest, round the spine. Inhale, expand and open. Exhale, release, round. One more time, a big breath in. Big breath out. Neutral tabletop. Keep the left knee grounded. Keep the right knee bent, but kick the right toes up and back behind you. Knee back down to hover. Open it out to the side. Down through center. Up and back, down and out. Keep that going and maintain awareness through the upper body as you move through the lower body. Engage the core. Keep the weight even through both hands. Then the next time the leg is out to the side, pause. Take a big step with your right foot outside of the hand to the top of the mat. Drop the hips down low, lizard. Inhale here. Exhale, straighten the front leg, push the hips back, wide half split. Inhale, forwards. Exhale, push it back, maybe the elbows lower onto the floor as you fold. Let's do one more time forward, breathe in. One more time back. Breathe out. Take it forward and pause. Rainbow the right arm forwards, up and back. Bend the back knee, catch the foot. Pull the left heel in towards the glutes. Nice quad stretch. Maybe roll onto the outside edge of the right foot as you drop down into the hips. Roll your right shoulder open. Let go of the left foot, drop the toes to the back of the mat, lift the left knee, reach the right arm up, twisted lunge. Travel all the way to Skandasana at the back of the mat. Bend your left knee, drop the hips down on your left heel, point the right toes up to the sky. Let's travel into right side half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Launch it forward, big step onto your right foot, lift the left leg, maybe the right hand stays hovering. Then let's land all the way back in left side Skandasana. Really, really big step back. Bend into the left knee, drop the hips down on the left heel, lift the right toes. Big step onto the right foot, lift the left leg. Ardha Chandrasana. Huge step back, bend your left knee, drop it down. Skandasana. Let's take it into half moon one more time. One more time all the way into Skandasana. Lower the left hand down, open the right arm up, big twist. Bring the hands back to heart center. Now let's travel all the way back into that twisted lizard lunge, shifting the weight back onto the right foot, left hand down, right arm up, twist, big inhale. Step onto your right foot, catch the left knee with your right hand, exhale. Inhale, step it back, open up, twisted lizard. Exhale, catch the knee with the hand. One more time, inhale, step it back. Exhale, catch the knee and pause. Straighten through the right leg as you come all the way up to stand. Keep hold of the knee. Reach the left arm forward, up and back. Twist to face the left hand side. Pull that knee a little bit higher up in towards the chest. Now keep your left arm opening back. Right arm up, catch the left foot with the left hand, dancer. Then return to that twist. Right hand on the knee, left arm behind. Find your dancer. Find that twist. One more time into dancer and pause there. Can you let go of your left leg but keep it lifted? Reach both arms up to the ceiling. Pulse the left leg back for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Step the left foot next to the right foot. Bend into the knees. Utkatasana. Inhale. Sweep the arms back. Lift the heels as high as you can. Exhale. Inhale, lower the heels. Lift the arms. Exhale, sweep it back. One more time. Big breath in. Big breath out. Hold. Inhale. Stay. Exhale. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Heels down, arms high. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Press the hands into the shins. Lift the chest. Exhale, fold. 2 more times. Lift, inhale. Lower, exhale. Last one like that. Big breath in. Big breath out. Plant the hands. Step the right foot, then the left foot back. High plank. Lift your right leg away from the mat. Step it back down. Lift your left leg. Lower. A few more times. Right. Left. Last time right. Last time left. Shift forwards onto the tiptoes. Bend the elbows, lower all the way down onto the belly. Untuck the toes, squeeze the elbows in. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lower. Inhale, ripple up. Exhale, melt down. Last time, breathe in. Breathe out. Now keep the chest hovering a few inches above the mat. Squeeze the elbows in. Lift your right leg as high as you can. Lower. A few more times up and down. Keep lifting and lowering as high as you can every time. The next time the right leg is lifted, keep it lifted. Bend the knee, point the toes up, pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it lifted and bent. Lift the hands to hover. Reach your left arm forward, right arm reaches back and catches the edge of the foot. Kick and lift, Ardha Dhanurasana, half bow pose. One more breath. Hold the shape but release the grip on the foot. Then plant the hands next to the ribs, lower the right leg back. Tuck under the toes, press up into a high plank. Wave it back, downward dog. Pedal out through the legs, shimmy through the hips. Any movement that calls to you, anything that feels good. Then let's inhale, wave it all the way forward, high plank. Exhale, bend the knees, push the hips back, downward dog. Inhale, wave it forward. Exhale, snake it back. Last time, big inhale, new mat is squeaky. Exhale, send it back. Now let's inhale, wave it forward, high plank. Exhale, release the knees, tabletop. Make any readjustments, find your tabletop alignment. Let's take it straight to the other side. Lift your left toes, lift your left leg, keep the knee bent, bring it up and back. Down to hover, out to the side. A few more times. Then the next time your leg is out to the side, let's pause there. Big step with the left foot outside of the hand, lizard lunge. Inhale, hips low, heart forwards. Exhale, straighten the front leg, hips back, maybe elbows to the floor. Inhale, forwards. Exhale, back. Last time, breathe in. breathe out. Now wave it forwards into your lizard, rainbow the left arm forward, up and back, catch the back foot, pull the heel in towards the hips, roll your left shoulder open, big breath in, big breath out. One more inhale, one more exhale. Release your right toes to the back of the mat, lift the right knee, lift the left arm, twist. Then spin all the way to Skandasana to the back of the mat. Bend your right knee, drop the hips down low. Big step all the way onto your left foot. Maybe the left hand hovers as you find Ardha Chandrasana. Big step all the way back, drop the hips to the back of the mat, right side Skandasana. All the way back forward, half moon. All the way back, Skandasana. Let's do one more time into half moon. Maybe it's a floaty half moon. One more time back into Skandasana. Then right hand down, left arm up, big twist. Hands to heart center, travel all the way to the top of the mat. Return to your twisted lunge, left arm up, right hand down. Inhale here. Exhale, catch the right knee with the left hand. Inhale, step and open back. Exhale, bring it in. One more time, inhale. One more time, exhale. Catch the right knee, straighten the left leg, stand. Reach, whoop, fall along the way. Reach the right arm forward, up and back. Big twist. Maybe look towards your right thumb to challenge your balance even more. Keep the right arm reaching back. Let go of the right knee. Catch the foot with the back hand as you kick the leg up. Natalyasana, dancer. Right knee to chest, left hand to knee. Kick it back, dancer. One more time, standing twist. One more time, dancer. Catch that foot, kick the leg high, 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 up to the sky. Let go of the leg, keep it lifted, reach both arms up. Pulse, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step right foot next to left foot. Bend into the knees, Utkatasana, inhale. Balanced Utkatasana, exhale. Inhale, chair. Exhale, balance. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out, balanced chair. Let's pause. Lift the heels as high as you can. Pulse into the hips. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, heels down, arms up. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, flat back, but reach the arms by the ears this time. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold and deepen. One more time, big breath in. Big breath out, fold, plant the hands, step the left foot, then the right foot back, high plank. Lift your left leg. Lower, right, lower. Keep that going a few more times. The hips are staying level here and at the height of the shoulders. So we're just lifting the legs, hips stay where they are. Let's do a few extra ones. Last time left, last time right. Inhale, tiptoes. Exhale, bend elbows and lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Ripple up, breathe in. Lower down, breathe out. Last time up. Last time down. Keep the chest lifted slightly. Keep the elbows in. Lift your left leg. Lower. Keep it going up and down. Lift and lower. Let's do 3, 2. Last time lift. Keep it lifted. Pulse the leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee. Point the toes up. Pulse 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it lifted. Lift the hands. Left arm back, right arm forward. Catch the ankle. Kick, lift, everything up. Hold the shape, but don't hold the breath. Now let go of the left leg. Keep everything lifted. Release the leg, release the hands by the ribs. Tuck under the toes, press up high plank. All the way back, downward dog. Nice. Pedal it out, catch up with the breath. Once again, let's inhale, ripple and wave it forward, high plank. Exhale, snake it back, down dog. 2 more, forward and back. Last time. Back to downward dog, holding there, moving on to another sequence. Lift and sweep your right leg into a 3-legged dog. Pulse that leg up for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Pull the knee into the chest, step the foot forward. As soon as the right foot lands, step onto it, lift the left leg, pulse the left leg for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Step the left toes back, sweep the right leg high, 3-legged dog, pulse, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it forward, lift the left leg, pulse 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do that one more time. Left toes back, right leg up, pulse. Step it forward, lift the left leg, pulse. Now keep the left leg lifted, lift the hands, bring them to meet in front of your chest. Come all the way up to stand on the right foot, sweep the left leg straight out in front of you, pulse the leg, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Right hand, right hip. See if you can reach the left peace fingers and thumb forward and catch the big toe. Lift the left leg up even higher. Let go of that left leg. Cross the left ankle in front of the right ankle. Bring the hands to heart center. Push the hips back, the heart forward. Fold down over the legs. Walk the hands around to the left. Push the hips to the right. Bring it back through center. Take that over to the other side. Bring it back through center, find a flat back, hands at heart center. Bring the weight onto your right foot, bring the weight onto your left foot, your front left foot. Lift the right leg back into a left side, a Vera 3. Big step back with your right toes into a high crescent lunge. Reach the arms up when you arrive. Lower your right knee all the way down onto the mat. Lift it up, straighten the legs. Lower, lift, down and up. Last time down, last time up. Both legs are straight and you're on your right tiptoes. Fingertips frame your front left leg, fold down over that leg. Maybe work towards lowering the right heel onto the mat. Now start to peel your left toes off the floor so you come onto the left heel. Then see if you can keep the left leg extended as you drop the right knee onto the floor so you find a half split shape. Then stay here, or now is your opportunity to take it further in the direction of a full split. So maybe edging the left heel a little bit further forward, a lot further forward, drawing the right knee back, maybe staying up on fingertips with the hips lifted. Anywhere in between a half split and a full split is welcome. We'll hold here for a good few deep breaths. So if you find that your mind wanders off when you find stillness, can you give your mind something to hold on to? Maybe it's feelings in the body, movement of breath, the feeling of the mat beneath you. Whatever shape you're in, maybe you edge it a little bit further into it as you hold. Just releasing more and more tension as your body gets comfortable with that shape, as you find that slow, steady breath so that your body knows that it is safe to take it further. Then option for a few little add-ons. If you folded down in your splits, come upright. Bend into your back right knee. See if you can reach your right palm out in front of you with the palm facing up. Keep the palm facing up as you spin that hand out to the side, then to catch the pinky toe side of your right foot. Then swivel your right elbow to point up to the ceiling as you pull your right foot towards the back of your head. Then you have the option as well of lifting the left hand, bringing that to meet the right hand. If you took that extra variation, let's release, let it go. Let's all slide back into a half split. Rebend the front knee. Then kick your left leg back behind you, one-legged table. Cross your left knee behind your right knee, separate the heels and slide yourself back to sit between the heels, Gomukhasana. Keep your chest upright or you're welcome to fold down over the legs, maybe even lowering the elbows, the forearms onto the floor. Let's come upright and find a twist. Hands at heart center. Hook your left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Press elbow into the knee. Spin a foot a little bit further into the twist. Now unravel from that, keep the feet at the edges of the mat. So your right foot stays at the left hand side and your left foot stays at the right hand side. Start to walk the hands over to the left and let them carry on walking to the back of the mat as you spin into a wide-legged fold at the back of the mat. Catch opposite elbows, sway from side to side. Then release, roll all the way to stand, reach the arms up, bring the hands to heart center, bend into the knees so you find a squat facing the back of the mat. Then jump around and find a squat facing the front of the mat. Send that back again, bend, send it back, bend and let's take it to the back, take it to the front. Let's do one more time to the back. One more time to the front. Nice. Straighten the legs, reach the arms up, big inhale. Forward fold, lower the hands, walk it forward, high plank. Feet are still as wide as the mat. Walk it all the way back, roll all the way up to stand. Lower it down, walk it forward, walk it back. Roll all the way up. Last time, let's fold it down, walk all the way forward, high plank, wave it back, down dog, step the feet back in, hip width apart. Have a few breaths to yourself here, the time to reset before we move on to the second side. That time to yourself could mean movement, it could mean stillness, it could be connecting to breath. Ground through the right foot, lift the left leg, three-legged dog, pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step the foot forward, step onto it, lift the right foot, pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step back, sweep left leg up, pulse. Step it forward, lift the right leg and pulse. Step it back, three-legged dog, last time. Step it forward, step onto it, pulse. Hold that shape, lift the hands, bring them to heart center. Stand on your left foot, sweep the right leg forward, lift it as high as you can, pulse. Then cross the right ankle in front of the left ankle, step the feet a little bit closer towards the center of the mat, push hips back, push heart forward, hinge and fold down over your legs. Walk the hands to the right, push the hips to the left. Bring it back through center, take it over to the other side. Bring it back through center. Weight into your right foot, lift the chest, bring the hands to heart center. Lift your left leg back, Vera 3. Step the left toes back, reach the arms up, right knee is bent, high crescent lunge. Tap the left knee down to the floor. Lift up, straighten the legs, lower and bend. Lift, extend, lower bend. Last time, lift and pause. Stay on your left tiptoes. Lower the hands either side of the right foot and fold down. Maybe working your left heel in the direction of the floor. Draw the right hip back slightly, the left hip forward slightly. Now lift your right toes, point them up towards the ceiling. Experiment with keeping your right toes lifted and your right leg extended as you bend the left knee and lower the left knee onto the floor. Half splits. Then stay in your half split or take it further in the direction of a full split or anywhere in between half or full. This side might feel completely different from the other side. You might feel more open, less open. So respect where your body can go on this side. No need to push it too far. Just knowing that you might be able to take it a little bit further as you hold here and cultivate a nice calm and steady breath. If you folded over the right leg, bring it back upright, then we have the option of exploring a different variation, lifting your left foot. Turn your left hand forward with the palm facing up. Keep it facing up as you spin the hand out to the side. Catch the pinky toe side of the foot and then spin your grip so you catch the top of the toes, elbow points up, and maybe the right hand comes to meet the left as you pull your left heel in towards the back of your head. If you took that extra variation, let it go, let the left toes drop back. Slide your right heel back in, rebend your right knee, plant the hands, kick the leg back, cross right knee behind left knee, separate the heels, sit down, Gomukhasana, stacking left knee above right knee. You can stay here with a lifted chest or you can fold down over the legs. A little fold, a big fold. Anything that calls to you, anything is welcome. Lift yourself up, hands to heart center, right elbow to left knee. Use that contact point to really spin further and further into that twist. Then release from that twist, walk the hands around to the right, let them carry on traveling all the way to the back of the mat as you spin into a wide fold. Maybe the elbows are caught in the hands and you sway from side to side. Let's add a twist here. Place the left hand down, open the right arm up. Release back through center, over to the other side. Back through center. Roll all the way to stand, facing the back of the mat. Reach the arms up, lower the hands to heart center, bend into the knees. Now this time hop around the other way. Bend and lower. Hop, squat. Take it forward. Take it back. Let's do one more time forward and pause there. Straighten the legs, reach the arms up, inhale. Lower the hands down, walk it forward, high plank. Arrive in your high plank. Right hand to left shoulder, place it down. Left hand, right shoulder, place it down. Walk it back. Roll all the way up, come onto the tiptoes this time. Lower, walk it forward. Hand to shoulder, lower, other side, lower, walk it back. Roll it up, lift the heels. Take it down, walk it forward, tap, tap. Let's do that one more time. All the way up, lift through the heels, lower, tap, tap. Hold your high plank. One more big breath in. One more big breath out. Place the knees down. Slide yourself back to sit on the heels. Stack the shoulders over the hips, hands on the knees. Catch up with the breath here. Inhale, pull the heart forward, pull the shoulders back. Exhale, chin to chest, round the spine. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. One more time. Big breath in. Big breath out. Neutral spine. Lift the hips away from the heels, reach the arms to the ceiling, then swim the hands either onto the lower back or all the way down onto the heels if you feel ready for a full camel. Should be nice and warmed up for it. Keeping the hips stacked above the knees. Push the hips high, push the heart high. Head can drop back or chin can stay tucked in, whatever feels best. And then let's release all the way to sit back down on the heels and just take a moment to notice the after effects of that shape. Maybe it's affected the movement of the breath. Maybe it's brought a warmth, a tingling, a sense of space through your chest and shoulders. Really connect to that. Then either sit off to one side and swing the legs forward, or my favourite way to get myself forward, hands into fists, down by your sides, lift the legs, swing them out in front. Shuffle further forward if needed, extend the legs, let's point through the toes, reach the arms up, big inhale, Forward fold with pointed toes as you exhale. Now bring your left hand onto the outside edge of your right foot. Let's flex the toes up to the ceiling now, and then open your right arm up and back behind you. Find a twist and find that contrast with the hand pulling on the right foot and the foot resisting that. So imagine like you're trying to push your foot to the front of the room, hand is pulling back, and imagine like someone is pulling your right arm back behind you, finding lots and lots of length. Cross your right wrist over your left wrist. Cross the wrist, bend the elbows, pull yourself further into that stretch. Then keep the right hand on the outside of the left foot. Unravel your left arm back behind you, twist. Again, left foot pushing forward, hand is pulling on the foot. Left arm is lengthening far, far, far back behind you. Cross left ankle, cross left wrist over right wrist, bend the elbows, pull yourself into that fold. Roll yourself all the way up, point through the toes, reach the arms forward, roll all the way onto your back in slow motion. Pause when you're a few inches above the mat. Come all the way up, pull the right knee into the chest. Lower the right heel, lower to hover. Come up, draw the left knee in. A few more times, lower. Lift right, lower, left. Last little bit of fire for the core. Let's do one more of each. Then lower all the way down. Catch the knees into the chest when you arrive. Circle them out in one direction. Switch direction. Then have a few moments of free time to yourself here. Take final twists, final stretches, back bends, inversions. Whatever you feel like doing, whatever you need to round out your practice. I'm going to take a bridge pose to open through the front of the hips, to stretch through the core. Let your body dictate where it is that you go here. Don't worry what I'm doing. Move from feeling, not from thinking. Setting this baseline as we finish our practice of really connecting to what our body needs, and we can carry that with us into the rest of our day when we leave our mats. Then eventually, when you feel ready, start to find your way into your final rest, your final relaxation, your Shavasana. And again, this doesn't need to look a certain way. It's more about how it feels. Does it feel relaxing, comfortable, safe? Does it feel like a shape that you can hold for these final few minutes to let yourself fully absorb all those benefits of your practice? All of those things that you shifted, that you changed, that you cultivated. If your mind has wandered away elsewhere, notice that. Is it in thoughts about the past or thoughts about the future? If so, use this time to gently nudge it back into the present. Reconnect to your breath. Take a few big inhales, take a few big exhales. Reconnect to your body, invite movement back in. Start small, wiggle fingers, wiggle toes, circle ankles, circle wrists. Maybe eventually you find a big full body stretch. Then eventually you can start to find your way back to a comfortable seat. Take your time to get there, no need to rush along the way. We'll meet in a comfortable seat and finish our practice with 3 releasing breaths. Inhale through the nose, arms overhead. Sigh out through the mouth. Lower the arms in front of you. 2 more. Last one. Lower the hands down on the knees. Ground in the effects of your practice. And for the rest of your day, as always, I hope you think peaceful thoughts. I hope you speak peaceful words. I hope you feel peace in your heart. Thank you so much for choosing to share your practice with me today. I hope you had fun getting strong, stretchy, sweaty, all of the good things, all the reasons why we love yoga. Like I said at the start, it would be amazing to hear from you in the comments what you did think about it, your favourite parts, anything that you would like to work on, that you want me to include in future classes. You can also give it a thumbs up so I know you enjoyed it, and subscribe so that next week you can join me for that class as well. More important than any of that is to stay healthy, stay happy, stay well, and have an amazing day.